This is Zeus Thunderbolt that you can see in Thor Love and Thunder. I made it out of cardboard and cereal box. It also has EL wire so it can glow in the dark. And not just that, you can also detach it so it becomes two weapons just like in the movie. Pretty cool, isn't it? This is Make It Cheap. The template that I made is pretty simple. It's just a half of a Thunderbolt. Link in the description if you want to use it. I need to cut the template in 3 parts because the cardboard that I have isn't that big. Copy the template on the cardboard and cut it out. And then glue it with hot glue or super glue. We need to make line in the center of the bolt. Cut a cardboard about 1.5 centimeters width and glue it exactly on the lines we have made. Make a sharp shape at the end of the bolt like this. Because I want to add EL wire on the bolt, I need to glue this converter on the bolt. If you don't understand how an EL wire works, you can watch my Tina Shield video later. I explain every detail on how to assemble an EL wire, including the requirements. But this EL wire is just an option. You still can make this Thunderbolt without the wire things. This will be the layout of the wires inside the bolt. EL wire is operated by AC power, so it doesn't matter which the positive and the negative. I use cereal box to cover the bolt. You can use carton instead. Cut the box like this, then glue it on the bolt like this. Using super glue will make the work faster. It's alright if the cereal box exceeds the size of the bolt. We can cut it later. Now it's a bit tricky on the corner side like this one. You need to cut it like this before gluing it. Okay, it's done and I'm gonna leave this side. We will cover that later. Now to cover the gaps on the joints, I will use this sawdust and wood glue mixture. Just fill all the gaps until it's properly covered. You're going to need 2 bolts like this. Cover the bolt on this side like we did before. And on this side of the bolt, we're going to make the joint system, so we can attach and detach the bolts. We make a smaller triangular prism like this and glue it on one of the bolts. And we make the housing on the other bolt. You can fill it with pieces of cardboard to make it stronger. Now I need to make the cover on the converter. I need to make it removable in case I need to change the batteries. And I need to add a bit of popsicle stick on the bottom of the converter, so it's easy to push it with the cover. Okay, cool, it's almost done. Before we add the primary color, we need to sand the sawdust to make it a little bit smoother. Firstly, I applied dark gray as a primary, and it was a mistake. After I made some color sample, apparently white primary is looking better with the spray paint that I used. So I had to recolor the primary with white paint. Well, I guess I'm not really experienced in coloring. After coloring, it's supposed to be done already, but the last step for me is to add the EL wire. Again, the EL wire is an option, and if you want to add EL wire like me, and if you don't understand how EL wire works, you can watch my Tina Shield video. Okay, it works! Let's attach both bolts together. I know it doesn't look accurate like the Thunderbolt that you see in the movie. It's still pretty cool though with the EL wire on it. Of course you can't use it as a spear because once you throw it and hit the ground, it will destroy. But it's still pretty cool for a cosplay property. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. Bye! That's a bad idea.